everybody. So today is Monday. That means it's time for family movie night. And this week we're continuing on my Jane Austen series. And last week we did Pride and Prejudice 1995, the epic mini series with Colin Firth that everyone loves so much. And today we're doing something a little bit different. We have previously already reviewed the 2005 Pride and Prejudice, so I'll put a link and you can check that out. Today we're talking about Bride and Prejudice.
The tale of a modern woman in a traditional family. Bride and Prejudice.
And this is a Bollywood-esque version of Pride and Prejudice. As some people would say, well, it's not really true Bollywood. It's a Bollywood style of film. I'm not an expert, so I can't tell you all the ins and outs and do's and don'ts, but I've been told by people this is not actual Bollywood. It's in the style of Bollywood. But I think it's a good, dip your toes into Bollywood. Again, I'm not an expert, but I do love Bahubali 1 and 2. I'm excited for RRR coming out. I've seen a number of other Bollywood films, and I think this kind of gets you into that feel without actually some of maybe the more challenging aspects of Bollywood. It's not exorbitantly long like some of the Bollywood films are, and it has just, I think the pacing is just a little bit better than some of the other Bollywood films that I've seen. But it's a Bollywood version of Pride and Prejudice, and it tells the story of Pride and Prejudice. You've got all your main components, but set in a modern setting in India. When you have Darcy, played by Martin Henderson, who people might know from Virgin River. So that's kind of fun. And you have the part of Lizzie. In this case, her name is Lalita, played by Ashura Rai. And she is just so stunning. It's kind of funny that the idea that the Jane is the pretty one of the family, because Ashura Rai is one of the most beautiful women in the world. And I think she does actually a pretty good job in this movie. She has a screen presence. She has a charisma to her. She does a good job with the singing and dancing and other parts that make her an appealing lead character for this. I think that her and Martin Henderson have pretty good chemistry, and it makes for a good Darcy and Lizzie story. Then you have, of course, the rest of her sisters. You have Jaya, who is the Jane character in this. And I really particularly like Lucky, who is the Lydia role. I think she is very bubbly, very sweet, and does a good job with that role. In this one, you have Daniel Gillies playing Wickham. He is very similar to the Wickham in the book. He is the son of the maid in this movie. And so Wickham, of course, a scoundrel, as he always is, but he's charming, and they do a pretty good job, I think, as best as you could, updating it to modern times. And you have Darcy being really judgy over arranged marriages in India. He thinks that Jaya is only interested in his friend Balraj, who is the Bingley character in the book, and that she's only interested in for the money. Of course, she actually isn't, but they create that conflict, I think, pretty well, as you could do in modern times, updating it. I think they do a good job of making Wickham kind of a scoundrel, and what he does with with Darcy's sister is I think a pretty good update to it. You have Alexis Bledel playing Darcy's sister in this, which is kind of fun to see her in this film. You also have 7 songs. I think probably the most eye-catching is the No Life Without Wife. It's very funny. No life without wife. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Very silly, but they're all good songs. Take Me to Love. You have a reprise of that, the Goa Groove. So you've got a lot of fun dancing and singing.
सोनिया दे रंग देख लो बिना डोर तो मैं उड़ती पतंग देख
It's also just a ton of bright colors and the dancing, the choreography, capturing the spirit of India is really fun. And I think that it'll get you a taste of a different culture and, like I said, a whole different style of movie making. If you haven't seen a lot of Bollywood, I think you'll enjoy this one. So yeah, this is just a bright, cheerful version of Pride and Prejudice. Let me know what you think about it. Do you like it, not like it? Where does it stand for you in your Pride and Prejudice ranking? I would love to hear your thoughts. Please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel and check out all of my Jane Austen reviews. I would really appreciate it. And all the family and movie night reviews. And please consider supporting the Patreon and the merch store. We even have some Jane Austen merch, inspired merch in there. So check that out. And thanks so much, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bye.